As Stephen says, hello, hello, all you lovely, lovely people. It's always a good opening to have that. I like that. Thank you, Stephen, for giving me that idea. But my thought for today is it's comes from that stupid guy. What's his name? Yes, he's American too. Oh, I can't help myself. You know, his name is Sick Grandpa. And my friend Ian sent me a video link to his one that he did 9 months ago about me. Gosh, he must love me. I've made a mark on his life. He's a sad individual. I mean, this is a guy that apparently has $2 million in his bank account. $2 million is a lot of pesos. And for him, he travels between his boyfriend in Thailand, who he loves to stick his tongue down the throat of. A bit of a weird kind of guy. Because one minute he's telling everybody how he has a different lady every night. And he has a five-star lifestyle, you know. Anyway, he said that I'm living in my halfway house. Really? I have never seen a halfway house that looks like this one. And certainly not living a half-star lifestyle, more like a 6-star lifestyle. I'm being treated like I'm a prince, I'm a king. And they are good people here in Baliwag. And yes, it is near Manila. Just so he knows exactly where. I'm about maybe an hour's drive from his favourite haunt, Walking Street, where he finds all these delicious girls that fall by the wayside at his feet because he's so handsome. The only thing handsome about himself is that he looks like a movie star. Yes, you know, Fred Flintstone. My goodness. And don't tell him, but I've just spent a week in the house that I was kicked out of, according to him. Yes, okay. So he's got everything wrong at the moment. Yes, I went to Thailand recently. Oh my goodness. It's funny how people can mock others when they have absolutely no idea what the person is. This guy who has all this money, he's only feeding maybe his ego, because I imagine that's what it is all about. Because why, if you have $2 million behind you and you can travel anywhere you want to, why would you bother wasting your time on a YouTube channel? I'll tell you why. Because he's lonely. He has nobody really in his life. He probably is scorned by many who know him. He sadly drifts from one place to another, hoping that he'll find some kind of connection with people like you out there, who will follow him thinking he's funny, he's amusing, he's clever. He's actually nothing. He's nobody. I mean, he's been at it for a lot longer than this channel's been at it. And how many subscribers has he got? How many views has he got? Probably the same as I've got. And I've been only going for a year on this channel. Of course, the quality of people who watch this channel is somewhat higher than those that watch or stumble across his idiotic put down of everybody. You know, if we're going to spend our lives, and many of you might say that I'm doing just what he's doing, but let's give him some credit. You know, he is stupid. And sometimes it's good to watch somebody who's stupid. But I'm just letting you know because the poor guy needs views. So I'm letting you know he's called Grumpy Grandpa. He's American. He likes to put down all kinds, even Americans he likes to put down. So feel sorry for him. Give him a boost for the day. Make him feel a little happier on his way to Thailand, which probably they might ask questions why he keeps coming back. Maybe you should ask the ladyboys he frequents, and maybe you should ask himself, is that what he wants in his old age too? Is he going to be a grumpy old sick grandpa? Is he going to have that little blue pill to help him survive? Guys, it's always better to have a thought for the day, I know. And the thought for the day that I have is that don't judge everybody by the cover. Don't always assume that their lives are what you think they are. After all, my idea of telling you my stories, my thoughts for the day, are to add to your day, to make you ponder what I ask, to think about what maybe might be important to remember. You know, some of you guys maybe have a beautiful wife. You have a beautiful partner. She has a real soul connection to you. But are you happy? Are you happy in what you do? Does each day provide you with that feeling of fulfillment? Or are you happy with her, but a little bored and tired of being treated like a king? Maybe you need a little bit more in your life. Maybe you need a bit of a challenge. What do you do with your spare time? Do you have maybe a wooden lathe out the back you've set up? Are you making furniture? Are you maybe building a home? Are you adding to the home? Are you painting it? Are you plastering it? Whatever you're doing, it keeps you busy. If you have a love of gardening, growing things, is that enough? Are you happy each day? Or do you find yourself in a rut? Do you find yourself maybe wondering, what shall I do next? Oh, I'll go to the mall. Boring. Why? Because not everybody wants to spend money. It's not because we can't. It's just, what is the point? I know so many people overseas that I speak with, and they show me the latest gadget they bought, and I wonder myself, why did you need that? What was so important? Was it retail therapy? Did you really need a new car? Maybe you did. Maybe you didn't. But when we come to the Philippines, we should, of course, not bring a container full of our stuff from somewhere else, unless, of course, they're essential items that you feel you need in your life. But just remember, when you're gone, someone's got to get rid of them. And those beautiful antiques that you might have brought with you might not have the same connection to those here. I'll give you an example. I have a hand-woven, I'll call it an Afghan, but it was described by the seller to me as a hand-woven Persian rug. It's a big one. It's about 9 by 5, I think, 5 by 9 or 5 by 8 in there. But if anybody knows anything about Afghan or Persian rugs that are handmade, a family has sat there maybe for 6 months, carefully weaving those together, hand woven. And it's a beautiful old piece of antiquity, really. When I bought it from somebody in London, from someone who paid £11,000 for it. And he sold it for me almost half that price. And I've had it for 30 years now. It hasn't seen much wear from me, that's for sure. But over its years, it's just laid on the floor as a jewel on the floor. But when you want to sell it here, of course, no one sees the value unless, of course, they are into that period of life of quality things. So I put it on Marketplace. I think I put a price, from memory, I think it was 230,000, which was very cheap. But can you imagine many Filipinos wanting to spend that kind of money? So I reduced the price to 120. Oh, it's a steal at that price. But I tell you, I ain't going to give it away. But somebody this morning decided to kick a tire and say, I'm interested. Is it still for sale? And I realize that there are people out there. So one day I might take it into a rug dealer in Manila. I don't want to give it away, but I want to find someone who can appreciate it. Otherwise, I'll parcel it up and I'll probably send it to my son. So if anybody's looking for a beautiful Persian rug, I'll put an image on my, what do they call it? It's the one where I can make a comment. I think they call it community. So you can see what it looks like. Tell me what you think. Am I being silly? 120,000. That's nothing. But it's history, it's quality, and it's an heirloom for somebody else. I want to pass on my heirloom because not always, your children aren't always as appreciative. And I know what will happen. If I send it to them, it'll be on eBay within weeks. Some of the things that I've put on and given to my children, they've held on to, like carriage clocks, antiques, paintings, all of quite expensive. But I couldn't really bring them all to the Philippines. Just my wandering thoughts for the day. After all, we don't all spend all day watching 9-month-old sick grandpas. Anyway, you all have a wonderful day. Bye now.